Tensions are escalating in Taiwan as government officials and citizens express outrage towards J.K. Rowling following the Harry Potter author's comments on the ongoing culture war surrounding Olympic boxing. Rowling, who gained fame from her Harry Potter series but has recently become known for her controversial views on transgender issues, has been one of the most vocal critics. Sharing a Guardian article about the situation involving Lin and Caliph, she posted on X earlier this week. What will it take to end this insanity? A female boxer left with life-altering injuries? A female boxer killed? While Rowling's past remarks on transgender topics have not significantly impacted Taiwan, where LGBTQ rights are more progressive than in many neighboring countries, Taiwanese society has responded strongly to what they perceive as an attack on one of their own. It's one thing to criticize transgender issues, but our Lin Yu Ting is absolutely not transgender, stated a post on X from the national newspaper The Liberty Times. If J.K. Rowling can't even recognize this distinction, perhaps she should focus on writing novels. An article in the Taiwanese newspaper United Daily News referred to the ongoing Olympic boxing debate as a misunderstood transgender controversy that even J.K. Rowling has misinterpreted. Similar headlines and news reports have emerged across various media outlets. Taiwanese officials, the media, and the public have emphasized that Lin has always been recognized as female. However, doubts have arisen due to a decision by the International Boxing Association, or IBA, last year to disqualify Lin and Caliph from the World Championships, claiming they failed an unspecified eligibility test that suggested they have XY chromosomes, typically associated with males. The IBA, which is led by Russia, lost its authority over Olympic boxing events due to ongoing concerns about integrity and governance. The International Olympic Committee, or IOC, has repeatedly affirmed that Lin and Caliph are eligible to compete as women. These two athletes were victims of a sudden and arbitrary decision by the IBA. Without any due process, the IOC stated on Thursday. Every person has the right to participate in sports without discrimination. Despite this, critics, including Rowling, remain steadfast in their opposition to the participation of athletes like Lin and Caliph, lamenting the brutal injustice faced by Italian boxer Angela Carini, who withdrew from her preliminary fight against Caliph on Thursday. In response, Taiwanese Harry Potter fans are distancing themselves from Rowling. J.K. Rowling is questioning Taiwan's Olympian for competing as transgender. "I will boycott all Harry Potter merchandise and films," one fan declared on a Harry Potter fan site, receiving numerous comments echoing similar sentiments. "This is shocking and disappointing to me, and I believe to everyone else in Fairyland," commented one user, referencing the fan site's name. "Rowling is no longer my favorite author," echoed several others. "Even though I love Harry Potter, I can no longer support Rowling." Taiwanese social media users are also vocally defending Lin. Even J.K. Rowling is joining in on the mockery, claiming to speak for women while maligning an innocent person. A Taipei user posted on X, calling for greater support for Lin, who is completely female and has a tragic story. Lin has shared that she began boxing at age 13 to protect her mother from domestic abuse. It's appalling that J.K. Rowling, who wields her reputation and employs outrageous tactics, seems unconcerned about being wrong and is desperately tarnishing our athlete's image, read another popular post on X from a doctor aiming to clarify doubts about Lin's gender. Politicians, particularly from the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, have also voiced their support. Let's not even discuss the fact that J.K. Rowling's views on transgender issues have been highly controversial. "I'll just say this, identity card number," wrote Keelung City Councilor Jiho Tiun on Facebook, referring to Taiwanese citizens' national ID numbers, which begin with 1 for males and 2 for females, and are rarely changed. If she were biologically male and changed her gender to gain a competitive edge, her ID would start with 1 instead of 2. "No baby is born scheming to compete in the Olympics 28 years later," Tiun continued.